Big Bang Theory Season 4 episode review video. Before I get into that, though, pretty important, if you weren't caught up to the point where I am rewatching or watching The Big Bang Theory, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which of course I'll mention as well as put in the description for you. If that happens to be the case and you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this video any further to avoid any spoilers of funny moments that could happen in the episode. This will be The Big Bang Theory Season 4, Episode 13. The title of this episode is called The Love Car Displacement. And this will be my review reaction recap after just finishing watching the episode yesterday. Penny makes the mistake of asking Sheldon, of all people, if they're ready to order while serving them at the Cheesecake Factory, since they come in every Tuesday at the same time and get the same thing. Penny really messed up there, and Sheldon has to let her know about that. Amy actually invites Penny to a science convention that everybody else is going to. Penny declines, but then after hearing more about it, Penny decides to go to the science convention since there's going to be spa treatment. Now, Sheldon, back at the apartment, does a hilarious presentation on the trip's itinerary, talks about scheduled bathroom breaks, only certain places they're going to go to on the way there. Raj is drinking coffee, and Sheldon's like, that's it, no more coffee for you, because we're only allowed so many bathroom breaks and all that. On the way there, Penny says the famous line of are we there yet? Penny also says people should stand up to the travel supervisor Sheldon, and then because of that, Penny actually gets demoted to the other car with Raj, Howard, and Bernadette, and Amy, Sheldon, and Leonard are in the main car. At the hotel, Bernadette sees her ex-boyfriend Glenn, played by former NBA player Rick Fox, who's 6'7". Bernadette goes right to nap time with Howard. Nap time is Howard's code for let's have sex. But it appears that Howard is really upset with seeing Bernadette's ex, Glenn, played by Rick Fox, and Glenn is so much more of a man compared to Howard. No offense to Howard, but Penny, or I should say Amy, asks Penny if she subscribes to Penis Envy. Bernadette comes to stay with them due to Howard being a jerk. Penny comes to sleep with Leonard. Sheldon wakes up and asks, please tell me you're not going to have coitus. Sheldon asks to sleep in Raj's room. And then Penny and Leonard end up sleeping in different beds. And then before they fall asleep, Penny mentions it wouldn't be so bad if and Leonard jumps into bed with Penny, and they start to make out. And then Raj walks in and says Sheldon kicked him out. Do you guys want to watch Bridget Jones's Diary? And then he finds out that Penny is in there, and then he whispers to Leonard, would you guys want to watch Bridget Jones's Diary? That's not going to work. Leonard's really mad. I think Leonard and Penny should still be together at this point, and Penny obviously still loves Leonard, but nonetheless. And then the next day they have the science panel. Howard and Bernadette argue back and forth. A lot of people are just arguing back and forth in this panel, and then Sheldon, trying to keep the peace, says, well, do we have any questions from the audience? And then Penny asks if anybody can drive her back to L.A. Tonight. And then Glenn says he's driving back to L.A. tonight. And then Leonard freaks out and says, no! And then Sheldon, on the way back, wants to play I Spy. And Howard actually throws the walkie-talkie out. And then in the car with Leonard and Amy, Amy asks Leonard about letting his former girlfriend go back with the hottest guy she's ever seen, and Glenn. And then Sheldon's like, well, I wanted to play I Spy because I saw a cop car. As Leonard, you're going too fast. And then they hear a police siren, which ends the episode. So I actually really enjoyed this episode. I thought it was rather funny, and I think it was one of the better episodes of Big Bang Theory that I've seen in season 4. I can't remember them all. I take too much time in between watching episodes, but I'm going to score it a 9.4 out of 10. My favorite moment of this episode would have to be the moment where Sheldon goes over the trip itinerary and has like the touch screen thing with each person's face and moves, that car, you're going to be in this car, and this is the stop we're going to have, and Raj, you can't drink any more coffee. So I thought that was good. Of course, the stuff with Leonard and Penny, they are going to sleep together again, but then Raj interrupts them. That was good too. So both of those moments are kind of tied. I'm going to score the episode a 9.4 out of 10. And my character of the episode, it could have been anyone really. I'll give this one to Penny because I think she added the most to the episode. Without Penny, it would have been very, boring if she would have stayed behind in California. That's my take on things. And rating Penny as far as her level of cuteness in this episode, since she's the reason why I watched Big Bang Theory initially, I'm going to give her a 9 out of 10. So you've heard what I have to say. Now, of course, it's your turn. If you're a fan of Big Bang Theory or Young Sheldon and want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, smash that like button. Share the video with whomever you want. Don't forget to sound off in the comments section about what your thoughts are on the Big Bang Theory, this particular episode. What would you score it? Who would be your character of the episode? What would you rate Penny as far as how attractive she is in the episode? And your favorite moment, if you want to leave that as well. And of course, last but certainly not least, you're watching the video anyway, so don't forget to hit that sub button, subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your damn support, and be a part of something special. And JDev will return.